This one was making waves today. BMW to start selling heated seat subscriptions. This even got a reaction from Vin. What did he say? He said, ugh.
That's a massive reaction.
From him?
Yes.
He did not like this.
He doesn't even have a BMW, though.
No BMW. No skin in the game, but just forecasting for the future.
Yes. Yeah.
Old man Vin, Rip Van Winkle over there.
Yeah.
The auto industry is racing towards a future full of microtransactions. $18 a month to power that heated. People just hate this. This just really bugs people to know that that the expense of installing the hardware to perform the task it's in there. It's already been paid for, but that there's a software lock that is in between me and using that feature which was installed.
Mm-hmm.
It exists elsewhere. It's existed forever. I mean, in games, forget about it. In games. It's all over the place. People have had to adjust. It's like, okay, you want to unlock this section or this outfit, here you go. And it's in there. It's in the game.
Yeah, digital.
But it's all digital. The game is digital, and then the microtransaction is also. Uh-huh. What's weird about this is you have these coils sitting in your seat capable of heating you up, and even a button for it on the dash. Yes. But since it's software, because it's probably a touchscreen, they say, maybe we can microtransact that. Yeah. But I'm here to say maybe it's not as bad as it sounds.
No.
Because I started thinking about, okay, now this is for sure this is not for me. I don't want a subscription for my heated seats. But I started thinking about self-driving on Tesla. And how in my travels, as I ask people, how are you going to spec your Tesla? So many people have not been interested in self-driving at the current upfront cost. But they have said, if I want it in the future, I'll just get the subscription. Have you ever heard this from people?
Yeah, I would try it.
See, that's what I'm saying, and everyone seems fine with it. So there's a strange psychology there where people take comfort in the fact that they can subscribe to certain things.
I think because there is technically control there, in a way. Whether you can buy it for $100 a month, the self-driving, but you can turn it off in the month after.
I know, but there's the exact same thing with these heated seats.
I think the heated seats are a bit more offensive because the physical components are in there.
Those self-driving components are in there. Those self-driving components are in there too.
Yeah, that is true.
But anyway, I think it's when you have an expenditure, basically people are trying to budget the expenditure, which is fine.
Yeah.
And in BMW's case, I know this. Why have I taken the position of defending this? This is crazy. Like, I do not like this at all. But I'm just I feel the need to showcase what's really going on. You can buy unlimited heated seats, which is the old way you would have added heated seats as a line option on your vehicle for $415.
Oh, okay.
You can still do it, but maybe you're not sure if you'll ever use it. Maybe you're in a climate where you would never use a heated seat. It's hot all the time.
Right.
Or something like this. Well, then you have the $18 a month or not at all. Or you can have a year for $180 or 3 years for $300 if maybe you have a lease on the car. These are options for you. But I do agree it opens the door to some pretty strange reality in which driving could become such a nuisance and headache when you go to hit a feature and then it's a pop-up. That'll be $4. That'll be 70 cents. It's a terrifying proposal.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to drive as well at that moment.
Like launching your Plaid. Imagine every single time it's like $5. Mm-hmm. You know?
You want to do that again? Every time you want to use the nav, or you can imagine.
It's like a carnival ride.
Oh, you want to turn the volume up to 10? No. That last notch?
That bass?
No. That last notch is going to cost you $5. You can imagine it gets pretty wild. And BMW is not the only one interested in something like this, by the way. Just to finish up the BMW thing, though, the company's UK digital store includes costs for heated steering wheels, $12 a month. Recording footage from the cameras, which are already installed in your car, $235 for unlimited use. And there's an Iconic Sounds sports package so that your car can play the engine sounds for $117.
Right.
Now, Volkswagen is obviously inspired here. They're probably working on this even beforehand, but pay-as-you-go autonomy rather than a monthly subscription, let's say, to self-driving. They imagine a future in which you might only need like 50 miles during a road trip of autonomous driving where you need to relax. And it might be a thing you use very infrequently around town, but then once or twice a month you want to use it. So they would imagine a prompt that would come on screen once you hit the freeway, or you put in the nav for a long distance, and they would say, hey,
in this portion,
do you want autonomous for the next 50 miles?
Yeah.
And you would click OK, and it would cost you a few dollars.
Right.
Kind of like when you go on a toll road or highway. So you have no upfront. It's not a line or an option on your order form. But you're moving along on the highway and your prompt comes up. This is still distracting to me. I still would rather just have it. But now you see what's going on. And you can imagine how attractive that would be to people who didn't pay for it up front. But let's say we get to full autonomy where you can take a nap and the prompt comes on and it goes, would you fancy a nap right now?
Yeah.
For the next 50 miles, would you like to have a 15-minute nap right now?
Yeah, give me it. I'll take it. Whatever.
Oh, you're paying. You're paying in that moment.
First class.
It's going to be really interesting to see this entire transition from as cars become complete technology products and all the ways in which they can interact and interface with us and do preemptive things. And what we're willing to accept from this standpoint, from a user experience. You're also terrified?
I think that there's also going to be people who are going to hack it. You know?
Oh, for sure. You're going to just pull your car into a shop, but then you won't be able to get the next updates. And those companies have incredible programmers as well. And you got people on the street running old Tesla software on purpose, and then cars crash, and then you're held liable. It seems it's not like hacking something that doesn't
not like rooting your engine.
No, this thing rolls around the street and could run into something.
Yeah.
And it's worth a lot of money. So I don't know how many people are going to be ballsy enough to do that, unlock all those things.
Yeah.
But for sure it'll happen, even still.